Hi there, signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. Oh, nice. I wanted it to be a sweet reading. And I have sugar. I wanted it to be a good reading. I really do. Let's get some Palo Santo, actually. So, yes, I hope you guys are doing well, extremely well as you can be. And we're going to connect with this beam of light that goes through our chakras, grounding ourselves and reaching up to the sky. And then we connect on that. That's that divine white light. All right. And what's interesting that happened today was, if you've been following the collective readings, well, and I guess regular readings, but mainly the collective because they've been more frequent, the color blue kept coming out. The blue topaz, the sapphire, just blue, lots of blue. And then I did a little more research on the Sirius portal 77. That was, well, it's not like over or anything, but you know, I did research on that, the 77, and their light codes they emit are blue. They're associated with blue light codes. So that's so interesting because we picked up on that as a collective, and got the messages loud and clear without anybody saying definitely that's what that was. So that's interesting, right? So yeah, the reddening. Okay, this is like, I don't know, the blood's rushing to this area. You are magnetic. Getting a lot of energy, and something needs to, if something's being released, the reddening. It's like when an area, I don't know, it's like getting feeling back in a limb after it's been asleep and it's been through the tingly phase, and then it suddenly comes back to life. Like, that's what I'm getting with this, is something coming back to life. Of course, but it's new. It's going to be a new experience. Iron means you're very magnetic at this time, and the color, I mean, of course, iron's in our blood, but the color is what's really standing out to me. This red. Wow, right. My thing was red exactly at that time. Let's see what else we have. You've got these heavy metals. What is this? What is this? Could be a message to get heavy metals out of your diet as much as you possibly can, and where those are in your diet, that will help you feel better. This is a decision, normally. It feels to me like you're just heavily protected here. And through a really tough decision, and well, you're highly magnetic, and attracting. You're in between two states. You're in between two states, or like maybe feeling like you are moving, or you're in the, like it's not like waiting. It's like being in the process of being into different states, if that makes sense. Whoa. This one wants to come out for everyone. Even my own personal reading, this one wanted to come out, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm seeing the beauty here in nature and experiencing that. But for some of you, you're also experiencing like Aphrodite or love. I don't know, coming into union with the things that give you pleasure, earthly pleasure, love. Aphrodite. What else? Oh, and sulfur. Goodness, where are you at? I'm just kidding. Sulfur is healing, but it can be stinky. It is the stuff that needs to be expelled from the body. And in this card, it really looks like it's talking about blood, doesn't it? But it can be anything that you expel. Why is this so dark? Hang on. It can be a person, a situation of something that you have to expel because it's not good for you. Something like that. Oh, and you're finally seeing the big picture with the peacock's tail. So the peacock's tail is about seeing the whole picture, or the broad picture, the broad spectrum of things. It's really neat that it's underneath Venus here. It's like Venus is shining down something to you, and you're seeing it. You're seeing it all. You're seeing the big picture. It's on the bottom. This is associated with healing. Oh my goodness, and conjunction on the bottom. Be nice to be a Sagittarius right now. You are a fellow fire sign, so that's good. This is a conjunction. It's a divine union. You're magnetic. You're attracting what you could say many soul mates. I really don't like getting hung up on any particular title for these energies that come in and offer love at different times in our life, because they're all important. And I don't know, okay, so I'm really liking this. This is a coming together. It's kind of inevitable when you get the conjunction card that something is going to come together for you. I'm so happy for you. You have a lot of eyes on you with the peacock's tail. You can have a lot of eyes on you at this time, watching what you're doing, watching as you forge a path through this forest that you've had to be in, while at the same time you're seeing the big picture. You're able to see the big picture. So you could be like, yeah, I'm improving this, this, and this, or I'm changing this in my life. I'm going to steer here or there, but I do see that there's a bigger picture of humanity, care, and compassion out there needed. Right, so you're part of that too, and that's why other people are looking towards you. It feels like some kind of energy that you can emit that shows your love, caring, and compassion towards others. Maybe just with your mere presence with that Iron card, because that is about having this like strong, there's no other way to say it, a magnetic presence. You have a magnetic presence about you, pulling things to you. And at the same time, you're pulling things out of you. When this gets out of you, whatever this sulfur, up and out, get it up and out, whatever that represents to you, the reddening card is something it's the same type of energy that always gives life to everything, the blood, but there's something different about it. There's just something different about it. And the energy is going to feel fresh and flushed, and you know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Give me a card here for Sagittarius. A card for Sagittarius. Oh, and I do offer private readings. That information is in the description box. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and thank you for the super thanks that I have gotten. I want to make sure I say that so that everyone can hear it, because I usually remember all that stuff later. I get so into, let's get to the reading. Okay, the new journey. So that's what I said. And there's a cat trying to join your, I don't really want this one to get near because it's a kitten, that flame. Anyway, okay, so this is the new beginning. This is going to feel like something kind of new to you. You're being asked to have trust in the divine plan, and that there is like emergence here. You're being asked to trust that. Yes, you're being asked to trust the process and have patience while it unfolds. It's a matter, I know. It's a matter of divine timing, but the timing's looking good for whatever this is. I wish you could see this here. You see this little? So cute. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to let you see that cat. It's so cute. Taking care of it right now for someone. So there's two. Okay, so yeah, that card is like, hey, we are working things out. You have help. We possibly have new help, new information for us, and the patience while this unfolds for you. Let it unfold beautifully while you notice the beauty in everything around you, in the trees, the beauty in the water droplets in the shower, like literally everything. When you notice the beauty, and everything, it starts coming in. I feel like saying now more than ever too. I've gotten a lot of cards being in the upright, positive position. Like things are moving in a good direction. Okay, so the Page of Earth is a message usually, right? It's a page, but it has to do, I always get investment, but it can be also an investment in the family, even in addition to the family, like another child would be like you investing in growing your family, making it bigger, right? And I think so it can either be that, or it could be that this heavy decision that you have, it is about a big time investment that will lead to something even bigger, right? But to you at this moment, it would be big. And I'm going to say that that's a channel message, because I do not always get that. I usually get, well, we're planting a seed, but this feels like you're actually going to invest something. News of either being able to invest something, or of an investment really paying off for you. So congratulations there too on that. The Ace of Air. Yeah. Victory, clarity, the information you need, the knowledge you need. Knowledge. Another thing that this card can mean is knowledge, higher learning, research. The start of that, or the continuing, and then it being like, okay, but it's a new class though, so it's a new professor or whatever, you know what I mean? The Hangman. Hangman. Why the Hangman? Is this what we're... Well, that's why the divine timing came out, Kim. Oh, okay. That's why divine timing came out, is because of this. And there's a decision that you have to make that is leading you down the path of, am I needing a new perspective on this? Like, am I needing to look at the bigger perspective? This card with the peacock's tail and the being magnetic goodness, you have some kind of decision to make that is requiring you to have some time, deliberate, and have a good fresh perspective on it. Maybe even a change of perspective on something. I'll figure out why, because it can also mean to have patience during a time or a period of waiting while things maybe are being expelled. I mean, I am noticing this rather creepy kind of figure holding the person in the air, like an attachment or a vice or a heavy metal or something holding on to you, stopping you from having full potential, you know? And that's the sulfur, and that's where the sulfur comes in, and that's where this decision is big, like big time important for you. Yes, in the Wheel of Fortune. And we have another upright on the bottom too. We have the Six of Water, which this is a sweet, sweet card. To me, this is a card of soulmates and soul family connections, connections from past life, connections from another timeline even. But what it is a sweet, caring, compassionate, connecting energy. You know what I mean? Like this is nice. This is really nice. It's a good journey. It's a journey where this is the new journey, and it's gonna bring you a lot of good memories. A lot of good memories, and strengthen these connections are gonna seem better. That's what I'm getting. Connections are gonna seem better, easier to navigate. As the birds start chirping, right when I say it, easy to navigate, kind of like you'll be singing through this process. Be singing to yourself through this process, the Six of Water. Okay. Do we have all the cards in view? Have them in view? So this is your angels. I do like the imagery here of your angel. Oh, other than a cycle, a new cycle, this is like, it's timing. This is the timing where it's like time for this new thing to come into your life. The only thing that's keeping you in the hangman position is what has to move out with the sulfur in order for you to heal and then feel the right way. This can even be fears that are making you feel a certain way, and that's not real. So you want to feel good and do whatever you can to, I don't know, something about whatever you can to get that blood going and pumping good for you. So moving the storm out of your way is what they're doing. It's very rough, but you can see that they've made a space for you. They've made a space in your life for what you think is impossible to be possible. Also, the coming together there of those of the water, it's being funneled in a certain direction, just like this conjunction where something is going to be funneled together in your life for a certain purpose, in a certain direction, no matter what storm you and somebody else may be in life. Coming together at this point, that's going to be just perfect. Okay. All right, so let's see. Good luck. Good fortune. It's time for that. Passion. Venus can also be something like passion. Whatever this is, it's moving up and out of you. It feels like it can also be ascension symptoms, because I have the headache card. So whatever's moving up and out, some energies, they're moving up and out of yourself, could cause dis-ease or unpleasant feelings. Again, with maybe fears too. No. Too many. Too many. Oh, just like Venus. So just like Venus, we also have 2 flamingos, soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating, attraction, seduce, long-term potential, displays of affection, charm, the it factor, 2 of a kind, and alluring. That's the iron energy. It could also mean some kind of whatever being expelled, that's an underlying condition, or the underlying condition for many other symptoms that you're experiencing for yourself here on the physical. Doing your own research on what could be an underlying cause might do you a world of good. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, then I have convertible, many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choices, flexible, adaptable. Can you see that even? Potential, change, freedom, enjoyment, two-faced, going with the wind, alternatives, and preferences. I'm going to use the Kipper deck like in conjunction, maybe going back and forth with these. So, of course, that has everything to do with this conjunction. Poverty. The way that month come out was you coming out of a fear or poverty or aloneness mindset or whatever on the earthly realm that is giving you worry, stress. Something about community, about your community, or what community you're in. No, or this has to do with more than like a lot of people pulling themselves out of that aloneness or worry mindset. You're part of that community that's seeing what needs to be expelled, what fears need to be expelled, and then how to improve your own life and move forward. And then everybody's life just on the whole will start improving more. Okay, so this doesn't have to be a literal, this is like, I feel like this is your well, maybe it's soul group. I have a mature man. For some, this is either the wealthy man energy or the mature man energy. Maybe it's both. Maybe there's two different types of ages here going on. I think that's probably it. Where there is a mature man or male that is wanting to get to know you, that feels like you have a certain charm, a certain je ne sais quoi. They don't really know what to say or how to put it into words. There's just something about you they really like, and that's that. Like, that's that. Yeah, that is part of this new cycle. That's part of this new cycle. So either it's an older gentleman or it's this, I don't know, like, I'm 43, so maybe it's like that, around that, and maybe that's like more like 50s, 60s. I don't know. That's the point of view I'm giving you, right? Great fortune. It's like this, and so I'm going to find out why it's like that. Because it could mean a few things, could mean a few different things. That's why I'm going to get a different deck and ask it why it came out like that. Look at the heart, because it doesn't always mean, it just could mean that it's, you know, are all of you sitting on some great fortune right now? You know what I mean? Probably that this is part of the journey for you. Oh, that was a mess. That was just a complete mess. Anything drop? Okay. Sorry. Great fortune. Why was that the way it was? Oh, okay. Well, this is the tower. Yeah. So the tower card in the Lenormand means what you're building, and that what you're building is going to have longevity and health, and it means a lot of other things too, because it is a lighthouse. So it's a metaphor for, I don't know, others looking towards you as a beacon of light, of hope, an example, somebody that can warn them, hey, don't get too close over here. I've been over here, you know. So priest or priestess energy is popping out. What you're building is this great fortune, and it will be lasting, strong, stable, firm. All right. And why? Because you see the big picture, and you're here to show others on a broad, big picture view how you can do it. Okay. Child, either it's a real child, or it is normal. It's usually a metaphor for something being in its infancy stages. Something like you've never experienced before, the start of something you've never experienced before, and in this new energy. Okay, I have the Rider, which is good news coming in. It's sometimes I get sometimes the Knight of Wands energy with it. So like the news but it's associated also with receiving really good news that you are to go in this direction. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, your convertible is right here. This is where you're going. And so it could be that this crossroads is coming up. You need to just have patience with the divine timing, because there certainly is a reason for the divine timing for everything. It's going to be like that moment, that extreme attraction, the magnetic personality, but everything else that's involved at that specific time is what is going to be attracting this union to be the right frequency to come together. The Odyssey is the journey, the trip. The journey, the trip. Right, so, oh goodness, I think that's good. Guys. I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts and from the Angel Number message. Something big is about to blossom for you. I'm happy about this. Lots of different messages coming in. I love the pink flamingo has actually came out as a message to me just during my day. Either people are talking about it or it's been coming out on. So I know that there's something about these beautiful tropical birds, right? Telepathy, thought reading, extrasensory perception. That's what these two energies are enjoying together. Thought reading, ESP, extrasensory perception. You're already having communication. You're already having communication with that energy, that specific energy that was popping up as far as part of this soulmate. The merging or the coming together is to come. The connection is already there. Yeah, I feel like this is your community, this star attunements in a way. They're saying to look up your soul number. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, kitty. I didn't mean to kick you. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Oh. I'm sorry. If I smile, my earbuds fall out. And sometimes turn the camera off too. So I don't know how to exactly use them. Yeah, but I know I can't control that smile part. Oh my goodness. Okay, Ascension, number 8, mental plane, seed crystal, 8 through 10, chakras activated. That is it, folks. That is it. With this Sirius portal, it was, from what I can recall with my research, it was giving this energy to the force field around you of these blue light codes and activating the chakras that are on that outside. So it's exactly what's happening. And now that's just further confirmation for me for what I had previously researched. Those are the ones on top. But what I saw was like a force field going around like the whole body. All of them. So they're saying to look up your soul number. So there might be something in numerology with what your heart desires, your soul number that you need to look for. Look up. Google it. Tarot deck creator, a visionary. Clairliance, clear smelling. Excuse me, coffee. Indigo child, a gamma generation born between 1978 and 1988. I think that just means the dates. Like, what? There's no real. It's indigo child. That's what that is. Akashic records, all souls, universal events, past, present, and future. And then, like I say, your community, star attunements at a similar time. Not that you are exactly similar to somebody else, but I feel like there's something about the activations and light codes. And I know I'm going to sound really crazy, but those things that actually have a physics base, like to why the people are talking about this stuff. So on the constellations, yeah, getting these things at a similar time because of the level and frequency that you all vibrate before you even got here in the group. Okay, the conjunction, the coming together. Merging with what you came here to do, purpose. 1111, awakening to people and experiences on your path that are here to help you out. 17 was on the other side. It's about independence, about all the things that you are, all the things that you are. What is that? Have a high potential for just doing alone. What you're good at. 0 point. This means at this point, when everything comes back together in a twist and it's at this little point, anything's possible in any direction to grow and expand and like have life again. It's this beautiful cycle. So 0, there is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You're gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am wise is on the bottom. Number 9, beautiful, the philanthropist type energy. Number 9, it's your compassion that makes you shine. You're devoted to helping the greater good, and you have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you're being of service. I am compassionate. That's so beautiful. I love that. On the bottom is 5. I'm adaptable. And then you have 31 telling you to keep at it and giving you that extra oomph or push to be as disciplined as possible, because your results are probably going to be better than what they ever were in the past. So that's why I think this is coming out. I don't think it's like a lecture. I think it's saying that this energy is going to support you very strongly right now. And so any kind of effort or extra discipline that you put in will be extra rewarded. You know what I'm saying? So 31, your approach to life is both an effective mix of practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. I am disciplined. Love that King of Swords energy here. This card, please do not replace this for medical advice, but Archangel Raphael says, consult a nutritionalist. I turn my eating over to you. I ask you to guide me to foods and beverages that taste good, are fulfilling, and that support my ideal height and weight. Your inner authority, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power, listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. Just remember what I said about the feeling that fear can give to you, and that sometimes that's what needs to be expelled, so that we have a different feeling about a situation. Minus sans, the fear, you know. Sunlight, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunlight in safe, healthy ways. And then give us your cares. Ask your body and your spirit guides about the nutrition thing to show you what it is that you're lacking or needing. Ask them to show you, let you know. Says, I'm willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. Oh, I also have stay positive. Thank you for helping me be optimistic and take appropriate action steps that support my health. And then prayer works. Nice. Prayer works. Thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of, and then listening. So, and I love that. So, yep. So that's what I got for you guys. I'm sending you lots of love. Thanks again for showing up. Bye.